Hi and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto. My name is Nick.
And my name is Chris.
And today we're going to talk about how to become a stellar millionaire. If you like crypto and money, go ahead and smash that like button. And if you want to stay informed with all of our videos and live streams, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And as always, if you're into Stella and XLM, go and let us know down in the comments below. With that said, Chris, shall we go ahead and take a look at how to become a stellar millionaire?
Definitely. Let's get straight into it, Nick.
Perfect. Right, so here we are just on live coin watch, and we're going to take a look at Stella here just in a little bit of detail. So Stella is currently worth 7.5 cents. It has a maximum supply of 50 billion tokens. And obviously we have a bit of trading history here, not so important right now. And if we just see obviously all the other kind of trading patterns and what it's all about here as well. So what we're going to do is we're just going to come up here and see some of the all-time highs. If I can find it in this section, I've seen it somewhere. All-time high here is 92 cents. So 92 cents for Stella. So it's currently got a market cap of 1.55 billion. So how do you become a millionaire, Chris, with a token that's ultimately only worth 7.5 cents and with 50 billion in supply? So we're going to try to break this down for everyone, aren't we?
Yeah, definitely. I think, it's a really good project. It hasn't really been utilized to its maximum yet. So, it's still really well priced and undervalued project in my opinion.
It's definitely an undervalued token, and that has a lot of upswing, I guess. So let's go and break it down. How do you become a millionaire with Stella? So what we're going to do is we're going to we're going to compare to XRP here. So XRP has 100 billion in supply, right? So it's double that of our friend here, XLM. So XRP has an all-time high of 392. So it's significantly different to our XLM. But what we're going to do is we're going to, because we've got double the supply and the all-time high is actually higher, what we're going to do is we're going to get my trusty old calculator out. We're going to bring that over here. So we're going to say is the all-time high of 392. And we're going to multiply that by 2 to indicate a 50 billion rather than 100 billion total supply, right? So in theory, if Stella was to get to the all-time high of XRP, it would have been the equivalent of 784. So what I mean by that is at the point of that all-time high, I think it was like 150 billion in market cap, was in XRP. So if 150 billion went into XRP, then 150 billion could go into Stella as well. It's just money flowing into a project, and XRP and Stella, they're relatively similar, both in use cases and the fact that Stella is, I guess, the baby brother or sister to XRP in a roundabout way. It's basically the XRP ledger with a few tweaks on it, right? So it's relatively actually reasonable to assume that actually it will achieve at some point at least 784 as a value for that token. So what would happen if we want to get to $1 million and our valuation here of a high of 784? So just remember that, Chris, 784. And we're going to see how many tokens we need to achieve a $1 million valuation here, or if to become a millionaire with Stella. So what we're going to do is we'll just bring up Stella as a reference point here so we can see the current value. So we're going to go for $1 million. That's what we want to achieve. And then we're going to divide that by the 784.
Yeah.
784, I was just testing you, I could remember that. And we're going to see, right, so we need 127,551 Stella tokens. So that is how many Stella tokens we would need in order to actually become a millionaire. So how much money do we actually need to invest, right? So let's just multiply this number of tokens by the current value of Stella here. So it's 0.074530. So we need to invest $9,500 just over in order to actually have enough tokens to become a millionaire using the XLM token. And actually that's still undervalued, Chris, in my opinion. We're only talking a very small and very modest 150 billion flowing into the project. And given everything that we talk about on our live streams, we talk about the $1 trillion flowing into this space. So that's actually really, really reasonable. I don't think you would need a full 127,000 tokens to become a millionaire with Stella. But let's just look at it from a history point of view and be, this is what's happened. It can happen again. How many tokens would we need? We need 127,000 tokens. And how much money does that actually mean that we need to invest? It's $9,500. So basically, you could, with Stella, invest $9,500 and become a millionaire if we had $150 billion, just like it did for XRP, flow into Stella. So that's actually really positive news. Now, what kind of uplift do you think that is, Chris?
Oh, it's got to be, what, 90x plus, maybe?
Maybe. So let's take the 784, right? So 784, and we're going to divide that by the valuation of the Stella token here, 4557. It just changed. Let's just see. I put too many fives in, but let's go back a couple. Let me just get that 7 in there. Press equals. It's 105x. 105x on Stella, and we still think that's undervalued. So the potential upswing here for the Stella is just kind of vast, really, Chris. And as well, I'm not sure what your opinions are, Chris, but I think that, even $9,500, when you look at it as a value like that, it seems like it's quite a vast amount that you have to put into a project. But if you're putting a little bit away over here and there, as a strategy, what's your thoughts?
It wouldn't take long.
No,
it wouldn't take long, would it? Every month or every week you put in a little bit, even if it's $50 there, $100 there, it starts to add up, doesn't it? And I think we still got time on our side. It's really undervalued at the moment, and buy the dips. That's what we always say, isn't it, Nick? Wherever there's a dip, and put some money aside and buy the dip. Never buy it when it's pure FOMO. And obviously none of this is financial advice. It's just pure opinion. But based on what's happened with XRP in the past, and when that happened with XRP, it wasn't like it was being utilized as a project.
It's
really
pure
then.
FOMO, isn't it?
Yeah, so it can happen. I think that's the point. We're using historical data, aren't we, Nick?
Yeah, we're not using speculation here. We're not saying, oh, we predict it's going to be this. We're just kind of saying, well, it's happened in the past for a very similar project, and if we use that historical data and apply it to the tokens as the values of they are today, how many tokens would you require for when, because it's not a case of if, it's just a case of when, that kind of money flows into these projects. And do join us on some of our live streams if you haven't done so already, because we talk about the kind of $1 trillion and the kind of all of the global assets flowing into the digital space, and the money flowing in is vast, isn't it, Chris?
Yeah, and our belief system is that it's going to be valued much higher than that by the 2025 and 2030. So would be really interested to hear what your thoughts are. So if you're a holder of XLM, do let us know in the comments, and if you agree or disagree, do let us know. We're really interested to know what your thoughts and opinions are on Stella.
Absolutely. Let us know if you're an XLM holder down in the comments below, how big your bag is, if you're comfortable sharing that kind of thing. And yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If you have, go ahead and smash that like button if you're really into your crypto and your Stella tokens, and if you want to become a Stella millionaire. And also subscribe if you want to stay up to date with all of our live streams and videos. We do bring them out daily, so do go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell, and you'll be kept well informed. And with all of that said, Chris, I think we will call it an end for this video, and we'll see everyone again tomorrow.
Brilliant. Thank you, everyone.
Have a fantastic day.